Hi students, good morning. Welcome back to the social class, online class. We have been in the lesson polar regions. The polar in the fourth lesson, fourth chapter, the polar regions. Many things we understood about polar regions. Its climate, its geographic conditions, what kind of plantation is there, plants are available there, what kinds of animals are there. About these kinds we have a little information from the first session, and in this session we are going to discuss whether people live in the region or not. Do people live in the polar regions? Polar regions means two polar regions. One is Arctic region, another is Antarctic region. In Antarctic region, one continent full, the continent of Antarctica is full of ice only. There is no life possible at all. So people do not live there. But Arctic region is a little bit different. Here we can see a group of people living in these difficult conditions. In these difficult climatic conditions, some people are living there. And these are a tribal people, they are called Eskimos. Which people live in the Arctic region? Eskimos live in the Arctic region. In which places we can find the Eskimos? Mainly four places: Greenland, Canada, Alaska and Siberia. These are the places where we can see the Eskimos. The word Eskimos mean, what's the meaning of Eskimo? In the textbook it is given snowshoe setter. A snowshoe netter. That's the meaning of Eskimo. Snowshoe netter. Very interesting, no? So there are different groups of these people. They are living in different areas. They are different groups. Two main groups are called Inuit and Yupik. What are Inuit and Yupik? Inuit and Yupik are two groups of Eskimos. Two groups of Eskimos. And what about Inuit? So, Inuit means, in their language, the people or the originates. So in their language, the word Inuit means the people or the originates. Okay. What's the meaning of Inuit? What's the meaning of Eskimo? Two words meaning we found here now. And where are these people are? Eskimos are descendants of Siberia, a part of the Russia in Northern Asia. That means, where did Eskimos come from? Where did Eskimos breed from? What is their original place? Their original place is Siberia. Siberia is in Russia. One of the coldest place in the world. Siberian desert, the coldest desert in the world, cold desert. Cold desert or hot desert and cold desert also is there. So these people came from Siberia and they spread to other parts of the world, especially to Canada, Alaska, Canada and Greenland from Siberia only. How did they reach there? there is a small sea between America and North America and Asia. These lands are almost near, and between these two landmasses there is a small sea called Bering Strait. When there is a small sea between two big landmasses, it is called a strait. That kind of water form is called a strait. Strait is a small sea between two big landmasses. Here which strait is there? Bering Strait. So the Eskimos, who are expert in sea activities, crossed the Bering Strait and reached Alaska. And they began to settle there. From there they spread to Canada, and from Canada they spread to Greenland also. This is how the Eskimos spread all around. Okay. These Eskimos speak different languages. Main languages are, three main languages are Aleut, Yupik and Inupiq. What are Aleut, Yupik and Inupiq? These are languages of the Eskimos. Eskimos speak these languages: Aleut, Yupik and Inupiq. Yes. Alaska or Greenland has the most speakers and it has many dialects. Alaska and Greenland, there the people are the most speakers. They use different dialects there. Dialects, local language. Like that, for example, our language is Telugu. But from area to area, in the way of speaking, little bit difference may be there. In the way of pronunciation, the way of giving a diction or like that, some difference may be there. This is called a dialect. That means the local way of speaking a particular language. So, the people of Greenland and Alaska speak different dialects, many dialects. Okay. The differences among the dialects are very small only. Much difference will not be there. The dialects of Yupik are spoken on southwestern Alaska and Siberia. So Yupik language is mostly spoken where? Where is Yupik spoken more? The language Yupik and its dialects are spoken in southwestern Alaska and Siberia. So now we understood their languages. What are their languages? Aleut, Yupik and Inupiq. And Inupiq is spoken mainly in northern Alaska to Greenland. It has most speakers there and it has many dialects also for the language Inupiq. So Inupiq is mostly spoken in the northern Alaska to Greenland. And to the southern Alaska, western Alaska and Siberia, which language is spoken? Yupik is spoken more. Okay. When did the Eskimos first enter North America? They entered North America around 5,000 years ago. 5,000 years ago. That means they have a long history. And how did they reach there? They reached there crossing the Bering Straits from Asia. About that I just mentioned in the beginning. Okay. And from there they spread over Canada and from there to Greenland. It happened rapidly. Rapidly means fast. Okay. Today The Eskimos population in these places is like this. In Siberia, about 2,000 Eskimos are living. 2,000 Eskimos in Siberia, 30,000 Eskimos in Alaska, 22,500 Eskimos live in Canada, 43,000 Eskimos live in Greenland. So, in which place more Eskimos are there? More Eskimos are found in Greenland. Second highest Eskimo population is in Alaska. How much? 33,000. Which place has the least Eskimo population? Siberia has the least Eskimo population. Okay. Usually, the Eskimos live in the tundra region only, treeless tundra region. But some of them are living at the edge of the forest region also. At the edge of the forest area, some Eskimos are living. Okay. How do they live? Eskimos live in groups only. Their living in this region is made suitable to its conditions. Here, single living is impossible. So they live in groups. That means they have villages, over 500 people on the northern Alaska coast. So in the northern Alaska coast, there are villages of how many people? More than 500 people. And on the northern Alaska, in the eastern region. In the eastern region means Greenland and Baffin Islands and Labrador. In these places, these three are different places. There, a typical group might have 25 to 45 people. 25 to 45 people, a typical group. So like that they live in groups and they move from one place to another place. They are wandering people. They move from one place to another place throughout the year. They do not live anywhere for a long time constantly. Okay. It happens when the seasons change. Already we found in the polar regions, in the winter season, all birds and animals go away. Like that, Eskimos also move away from the polar region when it is dark there. They go to the other region. That means they come down to tundra region to live there according to the new situation. What are their main activities? Their main activities are like this: hunting seals and fishing. Hunting seals and fishing. These are the main activities of the Eskimos. But in summer season they have one more hunting. What is that? There is an animal in the tundra region called caribous. Caribous, you see here, caribous. In the textbook also picture is there. They hunt these animals for its meat. And for all these activities, what is needed? Group of people are required. That's why they are living in groups. And in summer season, some berries are growing in this region. These berries are eatables and very tasty and protein rich. So they collect the berries also. Okay. Sometimes they cover a circuit of more than 1,100 kilometers That means they are wandering, they are moving from one place to another, may reach up to 1,100 kilometers. They cross snow and ice on sludges. Sludges, you can see here, sludges, the picture is shown here. Sludges pulled by dogs. Dogs pull it and this will move on the ice very easily, very fast also. And sometimes they travel on water in open boats called Umiaks. A kind of boats they use called Umiaks to travel. This is an open boat. And using these two, they travel. Okay. And here is an instrument, you can see an instrument here. This is called harpoon. This is used to hunt down the animals, to kill caribous or to kill seals, to hunt the fish also. They use this instrument. What is this called? This instrument is called a harpoon. But for all these activities, groups are required. You know, seal is a big animal. One person cannot hunt it. Sometimes they hunt whales also, whales. Whales are the biggest animals in the world, isn't it? And to hunt whales, some group of people required. And they together hunt down the whales. Another important situation where more people record is caribou hunting. Because caribous are very good runners. They run away from the people. So, what should be done? People should surround caribous from different angles, and seeing the people, the caribou will begin to run here and there. Then they will hunt it down using bows and arrows, or using spears, or sometimes using harpoons. Sometimes the technique is they surround the caribou from all angles and bring it near to a lake or a water body where the caribou has no place to run away. Then it is easy to attack it. On some occasions, what do? They will keep stones in a line. Piles of stones they keep on a line. So caribou, when looking from a distance, it feels that it is a line of people. People are waiting for the caribou there, thinking that the caribou will not run that side. It will turn back. Then where will they come to? They will come to the Eskimos, who will attack them and kill them. This is caribou hunting. Very funny, very interesting. So these are their main activities. Fishing with the nets and gathering berries, etc. are their main activities. Okay, students. Now it is time for you to prepare for FA1. Okay? You do revisions. How many lessons did we complete? These lessons you revise very well. Read very well. So from this, you will get what? The question paper. You can watch the videos again, because my videos are there in the YouTube channel. If you have subscribed to my channel, you can easily reach there and you can watch the videos again. That is an advantage. That means you can hear the class again. Otherwise, you read and prepare. That's good. Read and prepare your lessons for the examinations. All of you write the exam now? Very good. Wish you all the best.